What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm here today with a very special guest to give our last minute predictions. Introduce yourself, sir.
It's me back again. We're gonna run down this card tonight. I'm gonna have some fun at the bar.
That's right.
And stay tuned tonight for the results part of this card.
Yeah, so for everybody that doesn't know, me and Steve are going to give our opinions on the results for later on tonight. And on this channel, we're going to do last minute predictions because it says here the votes close in 2 hours and 45 minutes. Is that when the event's starting, Steve? 2 hours? 45 minutes?
Let's see.
That's what it says there.
The events usually go down 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah.
Prelims start 2 hours earlier.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just 2 hours, so that it gives them time to tally all those millions of thousands and possibly millions of voters. You know?
Okay. Well, enough of that. We're gonna get straight into it. We're just gonna give our predictions on the 6 fights that you see featured here on the EA Sports UFC 2 video game. We're gonna start off with the very first one, and we're gonna have a look, Steve, at these two lovely ladies. We have Carla Esparza versus Juliana Lima. Juliana Lima is 8-2. Carla Esparza, as you know, is the former champion, is 11-3. I don't know too much about these ladies, but I'm going to go with the safe bet and say Carla Esparza, as you know, I believe she'll win. And I said she'll win via decision, and so does most of the community. Pretty much agrees with me, but what about you, Steve? Who do you think's going to take the crown in that fight?
I'm not sure what I picked, but I believe I picked Esparza.
Esparza, okay, so there you have it. Me and Steve both go with Esparza, and were you going to say via decision?
Yeah, like I said, I believe I did.
Okay.
Not too sure. I just.
No worries.
Yeah,
but anyways, that was
moving on.
Yeah, strawweight women's bout. So we've covered that. On next is the featherweight bout. And we're going to have a deeper look into this. Okay, this is unavailable. It doesn't give me their full names. Okay, well, there's a guy called Rodriguez and Philly. I don't know who that is, so I'm just going to say Rodriguez, Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go with Rodriguez.
Okay, all right. Let's move into the more interesting fights now. The last 4. We're going to start with, Steve, your boy, Whittaker, against Natal.
Whittaker, my guy.
So let's look at their stats. Before we get into this, Steve, we've got Rafael Natal, 21-6. And we've got Robert Whittaker, 16-4. So we have the Reaper versus Sapo. Who is going to win, Steve, out of these two guys?
Whittaker.
I have to agree with you. So you heard it here first, people. I've got Whittaker to win by KO round 2, Steve.
Let's see. Just going through my phone here. I believe I chose Whittaker by round. I think TKO round 2. Just.
Same. Yeah. Okay. Round 2. Nice. On to the next fight. We have Anthony Pettis versus Edson Barboza. This is a lightweight bout. Obviously, Anthony Pettis being a former champion, and Barboza, you know, a very legitimate contender himself, being a dangerous knockout artist. 87% of the community think Anthony Pettis, Steve. I've got Anthony Pettis, round 1 TKO. What about you, Steve?
I went with Pettis TKO, but I'm not sure the round that I picked. I believe it was around 2, I believe, but
yep,
could be wrong. But in any event, even if I am wrong, Pettis still takes the W.
Okay, all right, let's hope so, because he's been on a 2 losing streak. Obviously, back-to-back losses against obviously Alvarez and the guy before that, obviously Rafael dos Anjos. So pretty much the 2 people that are fighting for the title are the 2 gentlemen that he's lost to, sadly. You know, so he doesn't want to lose 3 in a row. So I'd like to think Pettis is going to get that victory.
The UFC is dangerous.
Well, exactly, and you know we know how good Pettis is. He deserves better than that. He's just having a rough time at this moment in his career, and let's hope that he gets back on track. Barboza, on the other hand, has been looking impressive. You know, he's got quite a few victories under his belt. I don't know if he's on a winning streak or not. That's for the fans to tell me. All right, next up we have the co-main event flyweight title fight. Looking forward to this one, Steve. We've got Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson versus Henry Cejudo. Who have you got, Steve, and how will they win? What's the method?
I got DJ TKO.
TKO, okay. What round?
I think
5
I chose
rounds.
this one to be a round. Out of 5 rounds, I think I chose this one to be round 1.
Round 1. Oh, okay. Well, so Steve, you know, saying Mighty Mouse goes straight in for the kill. He's definitely got the tools to do it. I actually went with Mighty Mouse via decision. The reason why is because I think Cejudo is going to be tough to finish. He's undefeated. He's an Olympian. He's going to be hard to put away. And Mighty Mouse has never fought somebody like Cejudo, and Cejudo may just take that title from him, but I'm with Steve on this one. I think Mighty Mouse will retain. Let's hope so for our sake, because he's our boy in this one and we want him to win, so you know. All right, on to the main event. We have John Jones versus Ovin Sampru. Who do you have, Steve, and why?
You and I went back and forth many moments on this one, and we both, well, for me, sorry.
Yeah.
I chose John Jones, round 1.
Oh wow.
Or possibly round 2. I just like I said, I can't really
KO,
remember
TKO,
details,
yeah,
but,
of course, yep.
I believe KO, TKO was the method, and yeah, gone 2 years. But for all those who have seen the embedded episodes, he's hungry.
He's looking scary.
He's looking scary. He's true to form. And when he's true to form, you know, and I know he's the pound for pound best, and everyone should be afraid.
Yeah, I mean, when Jones is calm and, you know, collected and reserved, like, you know, I think that's when he's at his most dangerous. And I'm aware of this, but, you know, as you can see my picks there on the screen, you guys are probably thinking this guy is crazy as fuck. I said Sampru KO/TKO. Round 1, you're probably thinking there's no way that's ever going to happen. Shit, 95% of the community thinks John Jones, right? But with that 2-year layoff,
I want
yeah, go on. Yeah.
I want to chime in, sorry, and just say this. Everyone thought Ronda Rousey was going to take that.
Yep.
And look what happened to her. Yep.
And Chris Weidman and Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz. There's been a lot of upsets. You know, and I don't know why I smell an upset, because this 2-year layoff, this you know, Vince being the explosive fighter that he is, being able to close range with that football background, packing, you know, explosive punching power, which he does. I do believe he has the tools to put Jones away. You know, I think if the fight goes the distance, it would favor Jones. But because of
it always favors the pound for pound.
Absolutely, and I think the power advantage. I don't care how much he's been deadlifting or squatting or whatever he's been doing in the gym. You know, Vince hits much more harder than John Jones. We've seen that on record. You know, Jones has had more TKOs, but Vince has had more KOs. And a KO and a TKO are 2 different things. TKO is when the ref steps in and says, "Nah, he's had enough." Right? A KO is when you hit somebody and it's a one-quitter. One-quitter hitter, as they call it, right? So you hit the guy once, he goes down, he doesn't get back up. Kind of like what Mark Hunt does. So definitely believe the powers
Mark
with
Hunt's
Sampru.
walkaways is something legendary.
Yep, but Mark Hunt is not in this card, sadly, but he's one fighter that we do love and like to watch. And hopefully one day he gets a shot at the heavyweight title. I'm sure he will. His time's not done yet. But anyways, so yeah, I've gone with Sampru. I don't know why. Like I said, I've been a fan of this guy's work for a while. I am aware that the safe bet would be John Jones. You can see there 95%. But you heard it here first. If there is to be an upset, come back to the boy that said it first, and myself. You know, your boy. But if not, then I will be humbled and say, well, it's John Jones. But, you know, it's one of those things. Anyways, I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Let me know your predictions. Steve, do you want to give any opinions out there or say anything?
Yeah, I want to say that, first of all, thank you to you for tuning me in to this UFC 2 EA Sports thing.
No worries.
And, I love making those predictions. And
absolutely.
I want to see what happens. And going forward, 198, 199, 200. It's going to be really fun to predict and see how it all goes down.
Yep.
I'm going to enjoy myself at the bar, after the bar, coming back.
Try not to get too drunk.
Listening to here. Everyone who's listening to here, come jump on my channel for the result show.
And if there is an upset, Steve, you better pop a cold one for me, man. I'm just saying that.
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, man. You heard it here first. OSP upset. But we could be wrong. Steve's got Jones as the safe bet, but I'm going to be the risky fucker that I am and go with OSP. So,
every dog has its day.
Living life on the edge, man. What can I say? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the sub button and like the video and let us know your thoughts. I'm out, Steve.
Can't say it any better than that. Adios, my friends.
Peace.